right, how many songs are you going to do live?
Just the one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
You don't have another song worked up?
Oh, yeah, we got a whole record.
Whatever you want. I want you your best
at least do two if you can.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Cool, we'll do a couple.
The pop version.
I'll let you guys choose that.
So we'll ask Facebook.
Scrum again.
All right, all you folks out there listening right now. Dennis has requested that we do 2 songs live.
Girl, I love the way you like it. I dig it when you dig it on me. If you come right beside me, there's no place I'd rather be. If you start to smiling and your blue eyes shine, you got me going out of my mind. So let the world keep turning, the home fire's burning. I'm loving you, loving on me. Whoa, whoa. Loving you, loving on me.
Sounded good.
So y'all get to pick. How about this? Dennis has asked us to do 2 songs. So we're gonna do Loving You, Loving on Me.
Which is
Paul's-
much better than loving on somebody else.
There you go.
That's the sequel.
Paul's got the camera and the phone right now, so y'all
like that.
y'all comment which song other than that one you'd like to hear us do.
Yeah, Alabama will let the time pass
Oh,
more than I
On
meant
stage,
to.
I'll hand you the studio mic,
Okay.
have you sing. This sounds so much better. Mic and everybody.
oh yeah.
I'll keep them coming. Paul, let us know what you
You
think.
can hear this thing over everything.
We had Mark Hardin, drummer from Alabama, here.
These
He
crazy
just grabbed a
stories.
cardboard box in the back.
See
and
on
all
my
of this. And
TV.
then we just gave it away.
This is
cigar box.
yeah. What's it's called Cajon tab.
We'll see what people say.
Right on.
Working on.
And now they got the new ones with all the EQs and effects and MIDI. It's like, what are you doing?
Alabama will, Alabama will.
need that singing stuff, man.
All right,
It all looks good from here.
we're gonna try again here in 50
You all look
seconds.
good from here.
Okay, which one's
They're
Kyle?
commenting.
Okay, and that makes you Chad.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna remember.
Sure you will.
Everyone can enjoy, no matter how they pay. Sign up for
There we go, guys.
Here we go live.
Recording, air, done. The only problem with older studios having to
Yeah, this looks
make
great,
it all
man.
work.
Perfect.
That really looks good.
That's my magazine article. The whole article's in there. I'm famous.
Awesome.
10 seconds. See how this sounds out there, Dan.
right.
Let me know what I need. More Kyle, less Kyle.
Okay.
Always more Kyle.
Well, good morning. We are about ready to get things started here with some wonderful, wonderful gentlemen that have come all the way from, I'm assuming, Music City this morning. I want to say good morning to the Wilson brothers.
Hello, everybody.
I'm going to have you over here on this mic talking, so I'm going to have to share this one. Hold on a second. Unclip me there. There we go. Oops, here it helps. This is, are you there?
Hello, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
All right, now, folks don't realize this is a very, very small studio. We have got 2 musicians and a drummer in here. So
Mr. Bobby Spence.
There you go.
go ahead and introduce you guys. You're
I'm Chad.
Wilson.
Chad Wilson, yes, sir. This is my brother Kyle Wilson right here. And over on our far right over there, Mr. Bobby Spence.
How y'all doing?
And that's not the full band, right? You have more members. I think the band's got 15 guys in it. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
12.
Like that.
12.
How many guys in the band? Oh, really?
There's 6 of us.
Okay.
We have another guitar player, keyboard player, and a drummer. Bass player, sorry.
Gotta send a shout out to David.
Yeah, David Sanford back home in Center, Alabama.
So where's the band out of?
Nashville.
Nashville. Your bio didn't list that. I was looking at all of your bio for where you guys are from, but you got started in gospel music, which a lot of people in country music got started in gospel.
Yeah, our grandparents, that's kind of how we come up in the scene. Our grandparents had a pretty successful Southern gospel group, and we grew up in the church scene and revivals and Sunday singings and stuff like that. And that's kind of where we got our start from in the church, and we kind of progressed on to country music. And
Lost
Yeah, we
your
are
way,
Nashville.
right?
yeah, for sure.
No, but gospel is such a part of our format even now, and a lot of songs that are traditionally country songs could be taken as gospel songs. Right? It's positive stuff, right?
It is, absolutely.
I mean, your current single is all about love.
That's the way we was raised.
As it
That's-
should be.
I mean, we're big on family. Family's everything to us, you know, and we have a lot of love in our family.
Does it make it difficult to travel around with your brother, or is that something you enjoy doing?
Oh, we hate it. We hate each other.
Fight every day, every minute of every day.
I thought that was me.
No. We're brothers, but I mean we're also best friends. So the good thing about it is, we get to do some incredible things, but we get to share it with each other.
Howard and David, the Bellamy's, are good friends of mine, and they are still out there working. They're having the best time of their lives.
It kind of come natural for us. We have developed to where we know when we need time apart from each other. You know what I mean? We're family first, and then we're business partners second. But we've somehow developed over these years to know when we need time off. Of course, when we're off the road, we're hanging out as family. But yeah, it's just something we kind of worked into, and we spend a lot of time together, and a lot of it's professional. But it's family first, and then we just, when there's time I need to get away from them, I just head to the woods.
Before we get started, I want to say thanks to Dan Hagar for inviting you up here. Monday, you saw Studio A. John Boduke Snyder is going to be in Studio A, so we've been setting that up, and then this came about very quickly. So it's because of Dan Hagar you guys are here. So
We love Dan.
Thanks
Dan
so
is
much,
an
Dan.
awesome guy.
record promoter. I need you to strum something and sing something sort of one time, just so I get a feel of how loud you're going to be out there. And Dan, check this, please. Just sing the chorus of the single.
Girl, I love the way you like it. I dig it when you dig it on me. If you come right beside me, there's no place I'd rather be.
Oh, that's good. Reminds me a lot of the Ozark Mountain Daredevils,
I love that,
if
man.
that's okay. And my apologies, if I could share one microphone. We had probably 18 microphones in here for 5 guys.
Shoot, we'll make it work. Do what we got to do.
You guys, one of you had a solo record years ago, right?
Both of us have, yeah.
But now you're back together, and coming to country radio is such a gamble these days. It's expensive, and there's so many independent artists out there. Back in the day, you had to have a record deal, but now you can be independent. But still, there's so many songs out there, and so many artists, and so few stations like mine that can make decisions to play you guys. So my hat's off to you for even wanting to jump into this pond.
Well, thank you. I think as we become successful, I think it's a tribute to the people that we have put around us. We've got such a great team of people, from management to our record producer to just everybody that works on our team. Ron and Sean. There's just so many, I can't thank them all, but it takes everybody. And what we have found is everybody that we do have working for us, they all believe in us 100%, and I think that's the secret, that's the recipe.
And the other part of that is fans, and you got fans watching right now on social media, right?
Yeah, our fans, man, they're really engaged in what we're doing. It's as any artist comes from any small town, you get the town support, and it's kind of cool to see this whole thing develop, and the fans that have been there with us from day one all the way up to now, and it's just it's been a cool ride for all of us.
Yeah, and a lot of artists, if you watch folks like even Garth Brooks or Kenny Chesney, they remember those first fans. They realize if it wasn't for those folks, they never would have got to that next plateau, the next level. And if you're a fan of any artist, and you start supporting them, they're not going to forget you.
Well, that comes from playing in small honky-tonks and small venues, and on a Friday night, and you look out into a crowd that's supposed to be 500 people, and there's 4. You don't forget those faces over years.
What are your fans called? Is there a nickname for them?
Wilson
The
Nation.
Wilson Nation.
The Wilson Nation.
Wilson Nation.
And if folks want to join the Wilson Nation, I'm sure there's social media links.
Yeah, they can go to our YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. They can go to our website, of course, Wilson Brothers Band or WilsonOfficial.com. And, of course, all the social media platforms are the same, Wilson Bros Band. And they can get involved in the street team, get some exclusive stuff, videos and music, and just all kind of cool stuff right there.
And that's where the record labels also change. Like you had a record label, get a record on radio, but now you can be independent. The only difference is you're going to find out very quickly if people like or don't like what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Or what you're wearing or not, what you're not wearing. They're going to be very, very vocal and honest on social media.
Yes.
I think Spotify is a good measuring stick for that.
And folks can very quickly, help you determine direction. I think before we got started, you were asking people on social media, what song should you sing after your single?
Right. And I think we've got the response. I think Permission to Be Me is what they voted.
All right.
So-
And you got people just in Alabama, Nashville. Where are they listening at?
Oh, we got
You know?
people from all over the
Yeah, they're all over.
Like right now, on social media.
Well, so being that we're from Alabama, yeah, a large part of our fan base is right there in Alabama. We have a street team. Some of these are dedicated fans that's been with us, most of our career. They're
Where
part
in
of
Alabama?
a small town called Alexander City.
Where's that near?
Right about an hour south of Birmingham.
Okay. I love Birmingham. I started radio down in Panama City, Florida. Worked for clubs here. We had a lot of bands come from Birmingham. Telluride, Split the Dark,
Yeah.
Carlton Phillips Hotel. Those bands came through Panama City.
Yeah.
So, and
Telluride.
Birmingham's a great town. Every time I go through there, there's a song called "I'll Be in Birmingham Tonight" by Telluride. That song pops in my head every time.
The whole state of Alabama's just got some incredible musicians. I mean, from Muscle Shoals down to Mobile, up to Huntsville.
To Montgomery with the Commodores.
Montgomery. Yeah, we have fans, a lot of fans in Montgomery. Montgomery's always been treated us really well.
It's a melting pot too of music. You're gonna have all sorts of stuff blending together.
Absolutely. We grew up not only with Southern gospel, but we grew up with Southern rock, singing cover songs and all these
Motown.
yeah, traveling to fraternities and whatever we had to do to cut our teeth, we'd play anywhere. We'd play on front porches, back porches,
No porch.
no porches.
So how long have you been in Nashville?
Well, he's been here a little bit longer than I have. Don't really know the exact term. Probably 15 years.
Yeah,
14.
about seven.
That's about how long I've been here. Now I kind of started coming up in high school whenever he first moved up here, and in and out. And then I moved to Texas for a while, and then a couple of years back, made my way back up here because of Bobby making a call and putting this show back on the road. So, but we've been in and out for a while. I'd say probably 14 years.
Yeah.
When your brother moved here, you could afford rent in Nashville, and there was free parking on Lower Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure could. And there wasn't a lot of the buildings either, and the music was good. I mean, everywhere.
And back in the day, even 15 years ago, the Music Row was full of writers' rooms and studios, and it was very creative. Now you can't even find those buildings. They're all either architects or graphic design or massage parlors or whatever. But they're just, and when you start losing Bobby's Idle Hour, places like that,
Right.
that whole history of Nashville is going to be gone forever.
Gone.
Sure enough. I mean, it's like the Bluebird. I hope that place doesn't go anytime soon.
It's got to go because it's too small to. I mean, if you go
To
vertical,
compete, yeah.
everything's going vertical. I mean, they keep moving the listening room.
Yeah. Now, rooftop bars.
But there was a time, and your drummer, right? What's your name?
Bobby Spence.
I think I've met you before. There was a time in Nashville. Let's go back 27 years ago. There was a Shoney's on Music Row, right across where the tin roof is. There was a Shoney's there.
I remember that.
You could literally go in that Shoney's,
Yep.
meet somebody. You'd have your big brick cell phone, but you'd meet somebody. Let's go write a song, and you would go to a room on Music Row, go to Irv Woolsey's office, or Blake Muse's office, or Marty Gamlin's office, and you could write a song. Take that work tape. You could take it to a producer that day,
Yeah.
and they would hear it that day.
Mhm.
It was very creative and organic. Now it's like, let's write over the internet. Let's do Skype writing. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Changed. Nashville used to be the biggest small town in the nation. You know?
And now it's all Uber drivers and Starbucks.
Yeah, we don't even know half the people there anymore. I mean, you used to go anywhere in Nashville and everybody knew everybody. That changed so much over the past 6-8 years.
Have you guys done CRS or Fanfare or CMA Music Festival?
We have. We love it. We love being. We'll be there again this year. Actually, just a few weeks, ain't it?
At CRS?
CRS.
It's
yeah.
February 13th, 14th, and 15th, right during Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
which is also my wedding anniversary. So I'll be there, but I'll be feeling bad about not being at home.
Yeah.
But have you done the CMA Music Festival?
We have. We did it. We did it year before last. We played.
The Riverfront stage?
Yeah, we played Riverfront. Yeah,
Good.
it sure did.
Oh, it's a lot of fun down there, but also that thing's changed. Back in the day, it was held at the fairgrounds, and you didn't have to jump around the different venues and try and pick and choose, and you could eat corn dogs and funnel cakes. But now it's all. I don't know how people afford to come to Nashville.
Well, I think that's a testament to country music fans. There's such a demand now, and there's so many people that come to town for CMA, fanfare that shoot, you can't. It's hard to put that many people in one spot. So now they got what 7, 8 stages.
You got the arena over there, the Titans play, the stadium. Got big shows going on over there. It's just, yeah, you got to be dedicated to come do it, you know. But a lot of people, that's their one trip a year, and whenever they come, they get as much out of it as they can.
It's fun to watch that because the last 5 years I've hosted a stage for the CMA. I've had the Sand Amphitheater, Bud Light stage. I've had the Hard Rock. Last year I had a Hard Rock and a Chevy stage, and it's fun to watch from that vantage point. Those fans,
Yeah.
who they'll come out to see Eric Church at the arena, but they'll also come out and see a new act at the
Yes.
smaller stages, and just really. It's incredible to watch. And then you have bands like I got to introduce Sister Hazel on the Sin Theater, and
nice.
folks went nuts over those guys.
We love Sister Hazel. We've
Yeah.
done several shows with them.
Been watching them for a long time.
But yeah, I think I just think the country music wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the dedicated fans that buy the records and come to see the shows. And what better place to have a country music festival than right there in downtown Nashville, Music City, USA. And we love meeting all the new people. We've met people from all over the world that come for that 1 week in Nashville, Tennessee.
You've got a new single that we've added to our Music Row playlist to show our support for the single. And again, radio's got to show support by reporting the record, but also fans need to be buying the music legally, pay for it, support these bands, because guitars and microphones and amps and gas mileage is very, very expensive. So if you like something, or if you like a band or playing somewhere, pay the admission fee. It's okay to get on the guest list if you can, but if you can't, pay the. And what is it? I mean, normally it's like $8 to $10.
Yeah.
25 years ago, it was $8 to $10. There's not been a price increase on cover charge.
Vince Gill said it best. 20 years ago, he could record a single and sell the single for $1.29. Now you can buy a single for 99 cents or cheaper, and Vince Gill is pretty vocal about how terrible that is.
So if you get a chance, buy the music, support the artist. But your new single, that's a gamble too. What's your first song to radio? How do you decide what to come to radio with? Because you've apparently got a record full of great songs.
Well, it takes a lot of trust in a lot of people, from our producer to the people that we have on our team, and
We kind of let everybody else decide, really. We let our team decide. Yeah, took a poll. The first single we released, All That School From Here, is kind of not really exclusive, but it went out to CMT in the 12-pack countdown, and so we didn't really go to radio with that one. And of course, we had a #1 with it, which was awesome. That kind of sparked the next release, and we wanted to follow it up with a upbeat, feel-good kind of tune. And with our team and some of the fans, we kind of sent out some teasers to people and some people in the industry, and kind of got their advice, and it all came back to this one.
And this one is, it works. I've been in radio since 1982, and songs that work, you can sing along quickly. And this one's a sing-along song. You don't. What's wrong, Dan?
Just make sure.
Oh, Dan just walked in there. But sing-along songs, that's why we listen to radio. We listen to sing-along, be it Sweet Home Alabama, or be it Brick House by the Commodores, or be it, your song. So you've done well, and also it's. Dan and I were talking when you guys were driving in. It's not overly. It's not. So many songs nowadays are sung to the point of clipping everything. You guys aren't clipping the stuff on the production.
No, and we're pretty proud of the fact that we still use the session. Some of the guys in Nashville, we still playing real instruments. We're not doing drum loops, and we're not doing 17 guitars with synthesizers. It's the music's just as real as the lyrics, and the gratification for us is, as you say, people singing along. The best feeling that artists can have is playing these songs live and seeing the people singing them back to us. That's our gratification right there.
Yeah, it never gets old.
One more question before we get to the single, which you're going to do live for us. Is this the start of your radio tour?
You are our very first stop.
Very first stop. We will be doing radio for the next few months, and you are our very first one. And
I'm sorry about that, gentlemen. I am so sorry. You're going to see Greg Allman tomorrow, right? up in Bowling Green.
Yes, sir.
Give him my love. He's a great guy up there.
Will do.
Radio's a very, very small community. We know each other, and a lot of folks come on Dan's trail through this way. And eventually he's going to have you guys up there with Stan in New York, so just be ready for that one. Don't go in the winter. Last time Dan was an artist up in New York City, we came back through northern New York, through Niagara Falls. It was frozen.
Oh, goodness.
Solid ice, which is something to see.
I bet.
I imagine it was awesome.
But we didn't have the clothes for it, so it was like in that Chevy Chase Vacation. We ran out, looked at Niagara Falls, and ran back to the car very, very quickly. Let me get my recording device ready, then we're gonna do the single. So put the microphone up. And again, we're playing this single currently. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please, let's hear it from our friends, the Wilson Brothers.
Here's this fine.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Here we go. Met her on the corner at a mama's fruit stand just a few years ago. I fell all in for a sweet judge of peaches and I swore I'd never let her go. She was sent down from heaven, out of 10 she's 11, so happy that I called her mine. Well, every minute that I'm with her, it keeps getting better. Now let her know every night. And girl, I love the way you like it. I dig it when you're digging on me. With you curled right beside me, there's no place I'd rather be. When you start to smiling and your blue eyes shine, you got me going out of my mind. So let the world keep turning, the home fire's burning, loving you, loving on me. Loving you, loving on me. We got a little cabin tucked off in the woods, a little piece off the beaten path. You'll need a four-wheel drive with a sense of direction. You're gonna find where we're at. We got our own way of living, 'cause we enjoy being butt naked, running around all day. And when the sun goes down and she gives me that look, I know it's time to go and play. And girl, I love the way you like it. I dig it when you're digging on me. With you curled right beside me, there's no place I'd rather be. When you start to smiling and your blue eyes shine, you got me going out of my mind. So let the world keep turning, the home fire's burning, I'm loving you, loving on me. Whoa, whoa. Loving you, loving on me. When you start to smiling and your blue eyes shine, you got me going out of my mind. Girl, I love the way you like it. I dig it when you're digging on me. With you, girl, right beside me, there's no place I'd rather be. When you stop to smiling and your blue eyes shine, you got me going out of my mind. So let the world keep turning, the home fire's burning, loving you, loving on me. So let the world keep turning, the home fire's burning, I'm loving you, loving on me. Loving you, loving on me. Loving you, loving on me. I'm loving you, loving on me, loving on you, loving on me.
Yeah.
I was digging that, and right at the end there, I wanted to start singing "Can't You See" by the Marshall Tucker Band.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel it.
We like the Marshall Tucker Band. George McCorkle, who wrote Fire in the Mountain, he lived here when he passed away. He was living here in Smith County, so we're big fans of the Marshall Tucker Band. And also Southern Rock, you know, Atlanta Rhythm Section, and Mother's Finest, and you know, some great bands. But I'm looking through my little, and this is with all due respect, gentlemen, I'm looking through my camera here, and it's a small lens on your iPhone, and so my video camera, I'm over on you, I'm bad with names.
Chad.
Chad. And you look like a member of Midland, with all due respect. And then I go over to you, and you look like Zac Brown. And then I go over to your drummer, and I thought Jeffrey Steele was playing drums.
I like that.
Jeffrey's a buddy, but when you filmed on film, you look just like Jeffrey Steele.
I like Jeffrey.
You probably can't sing like Jeff. Nobody does.
No.
Jeffrey Steele's a hero of mine.
Yeah, he's one of
he's
our.
something else. Yeah.
He's in our top 5 for sure.
Absolutely.
So who you guys been writing with?
A lot of our friends.
You get that mic back.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we do a lot of our writing together, and we write with our producer a lot. But we got a kind of group of friends that we've developed and got to know really good over the years. River Dan, Davis Nix, Adam Hood,
Kendall Marvel.
Yeah, Kendall Marvel. A bunch of folks. Just whoever. Rick Farrell.
Rick has been here.
Rick's awesome, man.
Adam Hood.
We got some couple tunes with Rick.
His manager at one time was Earl Thomas Connolly's brother. I don't know if he
That's
still is or not.
He may still be.
Yep. Earl came down from Ohio, and so did his brother. I'm trying to remember his brother's name, but Rick Farrell wrote Tim McGraw, something like that.
Yeah.
We love Rick. He's a.
He's a character. He had that duo for a while, and he's interesting.
We've got a really, really good song that we've written with Rick that we hope will make the next record.
And God bless Rick Farrell. He came to radio years ago with a song that radio hated. I liked it, but the radio hated it and sort of took him off the map. That's why I say it's a big gamble coming to radio, because
It is.
first impressions.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
sure.
Back in the days of Glenn Campbell or even Neal McCoy, you could go through several records until you developed what people wanted to hear. Nowadays, it's hit or miss, and you got to be on right off the. And in this current single, when I first heard it, I'm thinking it's kind of edgy, but the more I hear it, I really like it, because you can fit your song in between Zac Brown and Taylor Swift. It fits. It doesn't sound like you're going to a different format. You know, which is what we need at radio. Songs that are new and fresh, but also fit our format.
Well, country music as a whole, it's a wide
You
range.
said country as a whole?
As a whole, yeah, there you go. but there's all kinds of styles out there. But we've always believed that we always felt like we had a little spot in country music.
Just out of curiosity, and maybe just play a snippet of something. When you're on the bus, what do you like to play on the bus? I mean, or you and your brothers sitting around singing, and is there something? I mean, it could be it could be rock, country, gospel. Is there something you guys do? Just play part of something that's not on the record. Just something you like to sing.
I mean, there's a lot of that. When we're kind of just riding and stuff, we just go through and, it's like social media and stuff, and people will share a new artist, and me and him are both curious about new artists, and we still give artists a chance. We don't just listen to one song.
How many Justin Bieber records do you have?
All of them.
So just play something that's a little unexpected. Just play something.
Something unexpected. Oh my goodness, you put us on the spot here.
Welcome to radio.
Yeah. Let's see.
We got to drop a D here. All right.
Nah, you had to bring it back up.
Okay.
Man, there's just so many different things.
When you hear twin fiddles and a steel guitar, listen to the sound of the American heart. Outbeat music on Saturday night brings a smile to your face and a tear to your eye. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home. Sing about the way a good man works until the daylight's gone. Sing the rain on the roof on a summer night, there's still no wrong from right. Sing a song about the heartland. Sing a song about my life. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with George Strait and pure country music.
Never go
That's
wrong
good
with
stuff
George.
right there. And you were smiling when you were singing that. You were,
I love it.
You were enjoying that.
Of course.
Great song.
There's something about those songs that just make us just feel good, and it's got a good melody, good cadence, and just and singing about America and heartland, and just it's like your song, a lot of imagery. Although there's one part of your current single that bothers me now that I know you. when you get buck naked. That part of that song will always haunt me now.
You never got butt naked run through the woods?
No, but I'm visualizing you buck naked, which just gives me the willies. You're a good-looking young man, but whew, I don't need to think.
You'll never forget.
No, I'll never
I've
forget
got that in my head.
buck naked. Please.
Well, here's a treat for you though. I'm sure you've heard of the artist Drake White.
Yep.
We got we helped write his new single that he's fixing to come out with. You might have heard.
I've not heard the new one yet. I wish Drake would get more recognition. It seems like Stapleton is pushing him down, but to me, Drake's a better singer.
I don't want to get into all that, you know.
He doesn't use the growl every note like Stapleton does.
Yeah.
So that's my.
They're
Stapleton's-
both great.
Yeah, we
what
think they're
they
both great. We've been friends with Drake for a while.
That's only because Stapleton is watching on your YouTube channel.
Well,
What are other artists saying about you guys? Because you can't pigeonhole you. You're not one of those, you're not Thomas Rhett.
A lot of times we get from people that we've opened up for and shows that we've done, people will be like, wow, we didn't really expect that.
I think the biggest compliment came from Corey Smith. We was on the road with Corey a lot this past year, and we finished playing one night, and we always like to come out from backstage and come around front and sort of catch a little bit of his show. And we had put on a show, I think it was up in North Carolina, and we had come out front to listen to some of his show, and I guess he saw us out front, and he told everybody that was there that night, he said, y'all, those Wilson boys have got to be probably my favorite new band. And, that was a huge compliment coming from him. And then we saw him backstage after the show. And he said, I ain't never done this before. He said, but I think I want to learn a song that y'all can come up here and sing with me and my band. And, that's never happened before. So that was a pretty big, compliment. Made us feel real special.
Do you get a listing of how many people are watching right now on your social media? Does it show you, or is there anybody you want to say hello to on your social media right now?
Yeah, well, a lot of our street team, I imagine's on there. What's up, guys? Hope y'all are enjoying it.
Most of them sleep late. They don't get up about lunch.
We take our socials everywhere we go. These people are always part of what we do.
You guys ever lose an app on a telephone? I've lost an app. I was going to take a picture and I lost my picture app. Not the photos, another app I have for photos. It's literally, this app is gone. And I can't remember the name of the app. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not me. I'm not too tech savvy when it comes to that stuff.
I got several kids, but two of them are small, and every time they borrow my phone, I never know what's missing and what ain't once I get it back.
Brett Eldredge has gone back to using a flip phone.
Yeah.
And apparently the Razor flip phone is coming back.
I'd like to have one of them. Make it a lot easier. Yeah.
You can't do social media though on it. You got to carry your photographer around.
Well, that's why we have a media team now. I don't need to do it.
Right. So what's the song that and when you talk about street team, you're talking about people that are behind you that help promote your record to radio and
Right.
and do the grassroots thing. The folks that are. So, but what song do they suggest you guys do? Permission.
Yeah, a song off the record that we wrote. This one with a guy named Adam Hood, who was another.
Adam's a good guy. I know I've met Adam before through Mila Mason.
Yeah. Of course, Adam's written for her, and
I think he had a song, You Don't Know Jack. I think that's Adam.
I think it is.
Yeah.
he's written for Little Big Town, Miranda Lambert. Adam. Yeah. He's out on the road now with Brent Cobb.
Yep.
Brent Cobb is another good friend of ours. We just was talking about doing a show with Brent on the way here today. So yeah, we got some great songwriter friends that we love to write with, but we're also fans of too.
So this song is about permission. Is this giving permission, asking for permission? Is this?
Not needing it.
Yeah, it's a song about the world that we live in today is a lot different from the world that we grew up in, and
You got to watch every word.
yeah.
Yep.
And it's just a song about, be who you are, and don't worry about what nobody else thinks about you. You don't need permission to be who you are. And, everything ain't black and white anymore. It's, you're going to get judged regardless of what you do. So the way that you can combat that is just tune it out and do what you do and don't worry about it.
These are the Wilson brothers.
Since everybody's forgotten who they are and lost their identity. But that's such an easy thing to lose when you run at such a pace. And so from time to time, just for peace of mind, you gotta step out of the race. But when the world starts to get heavy, I need a place where I can breathe, where I can get around and there's solid ground underneath my feet. For right or wrong, I know I belong, and there ain't no conditions, and I don't need permission to be me. This world keeps getting smaller, and it sure can get you down. It's either left or right, or it's black or white. Man, we gotta shut that down. Do more giving and less taking, 'cause there's still so much to do. But I'll save until tomorrow all the things I can't get to. When the world starts to get heavy, I need a place where I can breathe, where I can get around and there's solid ground underneath my feet. Well, right or wrong, I know I belong, and there ain't no conditions, and I don't need permission to be me. When the world starts to get heavy, I need a place where I can breathe, I can get around and there's solid ground underneath my bare feet. For right or wrong, I know I belong, and there ain't no conditions, no, and I don't need permission to be me. No permission to be me. Oh no, I don't need nobody's permission. Oh, I don't need permission to be me.
When I hear a song like that, I love that kind of music because and the way my mind works, it's weird. I can hear that as a great bluegrass song. A lot of country songs are covered bluegrass. That song could be a great bluegrass cover at some point down the line.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's just got that. And again, it's a sing-along.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, too, is you guys have this edgy look to you, like you're going to be intimidating, but you guys got heart. And it shows in the music.
Well, we appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
That means a lot that you say that.
And you're not, the songs you've sung this morning, you've not tried to offend anybody. It's so easy to go to radio and throw some stuff in there to offend people, to get a little bit noticed. But you don't have to do that with great music and great lyrics. You can say what you need to say and be creative about it and put some weight on important words.
Wow. That's very kind of you to say that, man.
I like that.
That's very kind.
Thank you
It's
very
one of
much.
the best probably compliments we've ever got.
You know, there's an old song by Chris Knight that says, "Never learn how to fix some hair, never learn how to dress." Well, that's us. You know, we're just who we are. We just love music. We love writing, and we love what we do. As far as the outfits and all that good stuff, we probably ain't got all that figured out yet, but you know,
you're bringing your upbringing with you. You were raised right. Somebody raised you guys right.
Our mom.
Our mom, yeah.
And I guess you think about that when you're carrying yourselves in life. And you know, I'm a little bit older than you guys, and as you look back at your life, you do want to.
Thank you.
You do want to make sure that you respected what they put into you.
Absolutely. We got a whole song dedicated to her off our record. The song Alabama Will. It's just a song that talks about where we were raised, all the things that an artist can go through, being broke down on the side of the road, being out of money, calling home and asking for this. It's just a song, you know, that just, you know, brings it back home for us. It's just a reminder to us that no matter where we go and what we do, we always know that Mama is right there on our side, and she's back in Alabama, and we know Alabama always will be there for us, you know.
And so many artists have a song about going back home, and there's something about those people back home that they're not going to let you get too big. They're gonna bring you back to earth and make you realize that, you know, I went to school with you. I know when you were behind that bar, and I know what you did behind the bleachers. I know the first girl you kissed. They know your history.
Oh, yeah.
And there's something about. I was raised up in New Jersey. As a kid, and over through Facebook, I become friends again with my very first best friend when we were in kindergarten and first grade together. Wow. We're now both 58, and when I'm up in New Jersey every year, we have lunch or dinner, and we just talk for hours. No one's known me that long that's still alive. My parents are both passed, so he's the longest friend I've ever had, and you know
That's crazy.
no matter what I do, he's always going to know I was a kid on the monkey bars and those sort of. It's you can't tell what that means, but it means something to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And yeah, we get that a lot too.
Part of your DNA makeup.
Our fans, our foundation is the people back home, and like I say, they keep us grounded. They don't let us forget nothing. But you know, they're the first ones to buy a ticket anytime we come home. So, you know, there's a lot of love there.
So growing up in Alabama, dirt bikes and fishing and all that
All the
kind
good
of stuff.
stuff.
Love
You look
outside.
like a football player. I'm sorry,
was.
but you look like you a tailback or something.
No, I was inside linebacker.
I played left out.
Nice.
Left out.
Kind of like the water boy, but
Got to remember that one.
Can you do part of that Mama song?
I wish, yeah.
I just like that. And we're coming up. My mom's been gone a couple years now, and actually the 21st Monday would have been her birthday, and so she passed away in Huntsville, Alabama, and that's where her ashes are. With my sister, she was living there for a while, and God bless Huntsville. That's 10 hours off the highway to get to Huntsville.
it is, man. It seems like you never get there, but you're there. But
Have you been to Opp, Alabama?
yeah,
They have a Hoggly Woggly there. Other places have Piggly Wiggly, so the Hoggly Woggly.
Hoggly Woggly, yeah.
And somewhere there's a back road through Alabama, and the mascot of the school, the high school, the home of the Fighting Hobos. It's the worst mascot ever. It's like the guy with a little knapsack on his back. And,
Oh my goodness.
we're the Fighting Hobos!
I wonder if that's South Alabama. It's gotta be.
I don't know where that is, but Alabama, if you go
It's surprising
230,
you know where Opp is. I mean, a lot of people don't know Opp Enterprise area.
that's a fun little area there.
Yeah.
And you know, helicopters down there and some back roads, and 331 or 231's a different route to, you know, Florida, Alabama, and,
Yep.
and Mobile, and but like you say, a lot of folks come. Jimmy Buffett came from Mobile.
Yep.
People think he's a Florida boy, but he came from, and he cut a record in Nashville. The first one was called Before the Salt, which is a great title. So,
Check it out.
you want to do this Mama song?
Sure.
We're just rambling, so bear with us. Live
Have a
radio.
good time.
Here's the intro.
They misspelled my name on the marquee. That's the second time this week. Oh, but it don't bother me. Before I leave this little town tomorrow, I'm gonna have to fix this van with money I'll have to borrow. Rolling down that interstate, trying to belong, wondering what they think about me and my song. Oh, they might not understand me or get the way I feel, but there's a place in Alabama who will. It's been 26 days straight since I've been home. It's tough on the family when you're always gone. But when I start to question what I do, I'll pull out their photograph and it always pulls me through. Rolling down that interstate,
trying to belong, wondering what they think about me and my song. Oh, they might not understand me or don't get the way I feel, but there's a place in Alabama that will. Oh, I know they will. Yes, they will. Ooh, I know they will. Rolling down that interstate and trying to belong, wondering what they think about me and my song. Oh, they might not understand me or don't get the way I feel, but there's a place in Alabama.
That is the Wilson Brothers. That's on the record, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a great, great song. That's it makes you. It doesn't matter where you're from. You could be from Massachusetts, and you're gonna be singing.
Yes, sir. It ain't so much about the actual physical location of Alabama. It's about the people that's there.
Give out those social medias again. Now that folks have a chance to meet you, give out the socials again.
For Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, it's all the same. It was Wilson Bros Band, one word. That's BROS.
Wilson Bros Band.
Then you can check out our website, wilsonofficial.com. Check out the merch store, tour dates, all that kind of stuff. Keep up to date, and you can get on the street team. That'll get you some exclusive stuff as far as unreleased music and videos and different giveaways and stuff like that. And then also our YouTube channel. Go over and subscribe to it, and that'll get you some cool stuff as well.
If you want to see our #1 video, we debuted #1 on CMT with our first one, and then if you want to see the brand new video for our new single that we just come out with, it's on YouTube. Go to our page and subscribe to our channel. And,
Who's doing your videos?
Kyle Sailors.
Kyle Sailors.
Okay.
Amazing guy.
Yep, he's a very, very credited guy in the video industry, and we was very fortunate to catch him when we did, and of course shooting that first video and it going #1, we put the same team back together and shot the next one, and it's just as good, if not better.
They knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, we just kind of developed a chemistry with those guys, and Sean Bertrand, kind of our video director. Sean was just really good at that kind of stuff, and he sent us over the plot, and he's like, here's how I want to do it, and those guys have worked together on a lot of different projects. And our buddy Drac,
Yeah.
he always walks around with a megaphone.
Yeah.
He's awesome. But, they've done,
Get your
from
act together.
Prince videos to, he's done everybody.
African biographies, and he's won awards at the film festival.
It's
and
crazy.
stuff.
Sundance and all these other film festivals, and
Once again,
he worked with us.
yeah. Once again, we surround ourselves with people that believe in what we do, and that's we're very once again humbled that those guys believe in us.
Are you amazed how long a 3-minute song takes to put into video form? It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Dan Seals, back in '95, before he passed away, he shot a video here at the radio station. A 3-minute song, and it was like all night long. And they in that middle studio you saw a minute ago, they put gold foil in the windows and a light behind it, like there was a fireplace going on. It's like, why is there a fireplace in the middle of a radio studio? Which made no sense, but looking on camera, I've been blessed. I've been in 4 music videos. I played the preacher in Chris Young's Sober Saturday Night video. It's a long shot.
Yeah.
And they made me bring 3 different outfits. And it was like, it could have been a mannequin standing up there as far as the shot, but it was a lot of work, and you just got to stand around and wait.
Yeah.
But thank goodness for catering.
Yes.
They will feed you well.
Well, we also had the privilege of having Bruce Mitchell, the Alligator Man, off the the Swamp People show.
Yep.
He was a part of our video, and just talking to him, he's one of those guys that everybody just gravitates to because he's always got something funny to say, and he's got that kind of personality. We love Bruce.
Yeah.
So we enjoy it. We love, like I said, we love what we do. We love playing music and anything to do with music.
Any tour dates coming up?
We got a whole bunch of them coming up, but the next 2 months we're gonna be doing radio. So
Do you know where you're going after Bowling Green?
As far as radio,
Yeah.
I know we're going to Philadelphia. We're going up to New York.
Yeah.
We're
You
going
know
to-
there's like 12 inches of snow in New York and Philadelphia right now.
Yeah.
We may
That's all?
wait on that.
You got snow tires?
We may wait on that.
So
Just a foot. I
We
mean,
might Uber up there.
they're used to that.
that's to start with.
Yeah, that's good for a day. Now we it's not, we really don't have the exact dates, but
Missouri?
they're there. Yeah, we'll go to Missouri,
Illinois.
But all those will be posted on our socials as we get them coming in. You know, they're just now starting to roll in, and but they'll all be posted here pretty soon.
Well, let's stay in touch. When you guys are back in Nashville doing a show, I will come. I will buy a ticket to come see you guys. I didn't know what to expect because I just heard the single, and you never. It's hard to tell off a single.
Well,
It really is. And your picture on your bio is kind of rugged looking. Not in a bad way, but it's an attitude picture. And I'm sure the photographer said, "Don't smile."
Yeah.
Oh, this one guy in the back, he's just grinning away.
Yeah.
That's preacher man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just having a good old time.
Well,
Is he a bass player?
we'll have to get you in our next video,
Keith.
Dennis. We'll have to get you to come to Nashville and be a part of our next video.
I will do it. I'm not doing buck naked.
We won't make you bring 3 outfits.
Oh man.
Come as you are. But it's been a pleasure meeting you, gentlemen,
Oh,
this
yeah,
morning,
man.
and great drumming there on the. Oh, before we get done, real quickly, what are you playing? People always ask what you're playing.
So I played my Taylor. I've got this guitar has a lot of history. Very special guitar. I've been playing this for probably ever since the flood, since 2010, and that's how I got this guitar.
It just floated by your house, and
Well, no,
Air dried it.
my other 3 guitars floated away.
okay.
You remember the story of how Brad Paisley lost all his guitars?
Yeah,
My guitars were in the same exact building that all his guitars were.
Yeah,
Sound check, and
Keith
it
Urban
was
lost
total
a lot.
loss.
Well, a bunch of them actually.
Yeah, and
There's a lot of guitar stores.
the Nashville community got together, and at the time, you know, we didn't have a record deal, and shoot, we were struggling financially.
Talking about that picture of you and Garth when he was doing that show he did for Music Love.
yep.
That's what paid for that guitar.
Wow.
Those 2 shows that Garth did. He only did one, but then since it sold out, he said, "I'll stay one more night," and so he did 2 nights. And all the money that was raised went to the Music Love program.
And they found out that I had lost all my guitars, and I was an uninsured musician. I didn't have none of my guitars insured, and this guitar is what, with the help of him and a lot of other people, I got this baby right here, and I play it everywhere I go now.
And you're playing a
This
guitar
is
that you've sanded off the name
This is
of
an
it.
'89 Fender. I come up here. I had an old Gibson kind of starting out, and I was playing a gig with my buddy Lee Williams, and it got stolen in the show. And I come up to town like a week or 2 later, and we went out, and he was doing pretty well at his job at the time, and I told him that my guitar got stolen, so we went to a couple different music stores and picked around and ended up with this one, and I put it up for about 10 years and got it out about 4 years ago, and then just fell in love with it. This season just right. It ain't nothing expensive about it. You know, it's just a $600 or $700 guitar, but it don't have a price tag now. I can't let it go now.
Is that one with 3 strings on the top, 3 on the bottom, or 2 on top and 4 on the bottom?
2 top, 4 on the bottom.
Okay, just double checking. And your drummer here, we got to talk about your shoes.
Oh, my
What are you
shit.
wearing? Who are you wearing?
We never know what he's gonna wear.
Well, I'm a horse of many colors. You know, these are comfortable to play in. You know, as far as being a drummer, they grip my pedals really well, and I dig them.
He substitutes style for comfort.
I do. That's it.
and talk about your box around your neck
Oh,
here.
this is a cajon tab, and this is what I'm playing acoustically, and I find it very easy to deal with. It wraps around your neck. You have no other drums to carry with you. So my load in takes about a minute and a half.
But you can't sit on that one.
You can't sit on this one, but I do have one that I do sit on and play, and you know, so I carry this with me when I when I
Don't
do
sit
this.
on it buck naked.
That's right.
You leave a print.
Hey, Dennis, man, before we get done, we want to really thank you and Dan Hagar as well.
Yeah,
You guys,
absolutely.
man, y'all treated us really well. We appreciate the fact that y'all enjoy our music and giving us this platform. You'll never know how much that means to us.
I've been in radio since 1982, started in Panama City, Florida, and I still hunger for a great song. I still believe that music is soundtracks to our lives. I can remember where I was when I heard certain songs and what I was doing, who I was with, and you could almost smell the smell of that day. And a lot of music, God bless Nashville, but they're missing that mark. They're not sending us songs that are going to stay with you, and you're not going to remember the songs. And you know, there's very few songs on radio now you want to hear 10 years from now.
Yeah.
But you crank up Hank Jr., Hank Sr., you can hang up Merle Haggard, you can hang up the Commodores, you can hang, Prince. One of the best shows I saw in Nashville was Prince.
Well,
Songs that last and that they mark a time. Music should be. Loretta Lynn told me this one time. She said songs should make you laugh, dance, cry, or sing. If it doesn't, what's the point?
Wow.
well, hope maybe some of these songs that we've got on our record will stand the test of time.
Well, looking forward to hearing more of your record and looking forward to seeing you guys the full band show because I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys are full of antics on stage. And
Oh yeah.
probably no costume changes like Reba, but I'm sure plenty of antics on the stage. But God bless you guys. Safe travels up to Bowling Green.
Thanks,
Tell
brother.
Greg I said hello, and you'll have a lot of fun up there.
Wilson Bros Band across the board, y'all, on our social media. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.